Hello, welcome to this Let's Play of Unrest. I'm Jackson Tyler of abnormalmapping.com, and we're going to be playing through Unrest today, which is a game, but I don't actually know who it's by. Let's look at, who do we find out who it's by? Help. Oh, those are the controls. Well, let's look at the controls, I guess. But I'll give them props in the description and the next episode. I had this game highly recommended by my partner on the site, Matt. Said you should play Unrest, and I said I'll record my playthrough. He said that'll be interesting, so here we are. You can play the game using either the mouse or controller. I'm using the controller. Because I thought it was point and click, but well, I'll decide. I'll go back and forth. You know what, maybe I'll use a controller because point and click sounds easier. I don't know. Who made this game? No one knows. But yes. Let's start a game. Let's be on our way. Difficulty? Time can You know what? I think the whole point of this game is to see what decisions I make and the stories that come out of them. So here we go. Cool. Boring save name. But here we go. Asher, the sole heir to the throne of Bimra, 12 years old. Bimra, a city built by your ancestors, has stood for almost 2 centuries. At its prime, Bimra was a sight to behold, a prosperous centre of trade and an example to other kingdoms. However, those days are long gone. It has been many months since rainfall and the earth is dry as bone. There is not enough food to go around and the underclass is starting to get desperate. Today, Ash's parents hope to reverse Bimra's troubles. They are poised to make the decision that will redeem them in the public's eye or condemn them. Okay. Hello. Good morning, my sovereign. Bows. That's gone. Oh, it's just that. How do I... Hang on. Let's look at the controls. World map. Where is it? World map. That's that. Journal is that. That's that one. Cool. So, up, down, left, right. What's that? How do you get that time one then? Put down the channel. Press quick load. Oh, I can't save, so it doesn't matter, does it? Or I can't, you know, go back. But really, it's just going to be pressing A and talking to people. Moving, pressing A. Here we go. What's your deal, Ivan Ash? I know it's scary up there, but you're the princess. The people need to know their princess is there for them on big important days like this. Okay, it's my first chance to define the character, I guess. I'll be brave. I'm going to put on a brave face at the start. I haven't had reason to... I'm always like that in games. I'll always define my character by being good, but then when given enough reason to move from the good norm, you know, I will divert from it. I think that's a sign of a good game, is when I won't just pick the boring good option. At least in this, which is clearly riffing on BioWare's ideas. That... You know, if a situation occurs where I'm just going to make an option based on like my feelings rather than what is clearly the right one, that's a sign of well-written game, right? I know you have. You understand that mobs aren't your parents' fault, right? Your parents can't control the droughts or famines, and they can't give homes to everyone in the slums. I think even the mobs understand it deep down. I'm gonna be critical. This is me bringing my own Politics to the table, I guess. Personally, not so much sympathy for the people in the castle who can't give everyone else food. I know this is a different situation to real life, but always going to be critical. For now, but your parents aren't signing this treaty lightly. They know it will make our fortunes better in the long term. When things get better, people will remember why. They'll know to give your parents the credit they deserve for all their hard work and dedication. There's a reason your father's bloodline and your mother's have been rulers for so long. They were born to do so, just as you are. I don't really know why the slums don't like the treaty, who can say, but I reviewed the facts with your parents and I agree that the Naga Empire's trade network will be the best thing that happened to Binra. Even Vijay agrees, and he's been advising against the whole venture for months. You and your parents will make things better, Asher. It is your blood right. Now you've responsibilities to face. Where do I go now? There you are, the ambassadors will be here soon. The ambassadors are Jedi Knights, I believe. You won't have time to go and greet them, but these soldiers will protect you while we address the mobs outside. Nothing formal, just wave and tell them we care about them. If they know we're listening. If we're not listening, yeah. Your parents made the decision, people don't like it, but we do care about them. As long as they know that, the rest will be easier to swallow. I'm just a critical person, I guess, because that's all I want to be. Or do I end this now? Do you think... That's a complicated question. I do think the treaty is a good idea. I think it could help Bimmer a lot, but I'm also afraid that we're not going to use the treaty as well as we could, and I think that's part of why people don't like it. And they're afraid of the Naga, that's another part. I just wish your parents would take the people's reaction more to heart. Don't stray from the guards, and when the ambassadors arrive, you can show them the greeting you learned in their language. I bet they'll be impressed. We want them to be impressed, don't we? Sure. I've already criticaled him enough. Today is important. You could remember today because one way or another today is when things are going to change. Ooh. Nope. That's down. Active quests. People. Active quest locations. History. So the treaty. You think the treaty concerns trade with the Naga Empire. You don't know much about them, but you do know that nobody seems to like the treaty very much. Oh, no, wrong one. Built to the specifications of the great builder Queen Janki at the apex of Bimmer's empire, the palace is the only place you've ever called home. The walls looked formidable as architects felt it gave the place a martial character. In reality, they are barely defensible due to being constructed during peacetime. Ornamental guard towers have no staircase or entrance, and battlements are too narrow for any soldier to effectively walk. The fact that the palace is riddled with secret tunnels and routes of escape is a well-kept secret in the family. Not even you know where all of them are. Even now, Bimmer is the greatest city in the world. The empire it commanded is long gone, and droughts have cracked all but a handful of its field, but no doubt your fortunes will improve within the generation. Let's have a look at the people. Your father's constant advisor, he's far grimmer and father lately he doesn't need to get enough sleep. Maybe I'll just use the mouse. There you go. Way easy. I'll just use a mixture of two. Your father's brother Avinash travels abroad frequently. He's a keen student of history and has taken upon itself to teach you, Queen. She wasn't born in Bimra, but it is her home nonetheless. Your mother has been through much she doesn't speak of. Your father is the latest in a line of kings that goes back to the end of Bimra's history. He tells stories that make affairs of state and sound nearly entertaining. Treaty's being signed today. My primary role is to go to the wall top and wave at the angry crowds below. Okay. Traits, journal, inventory, escape, pause, and map. Cool. Do I leave? Do I go to the balcony now? Do I head out? Is it past him? Yeah. Okay. You are Chitra, chief ambassador to the Naga Empire 56. Bimra has swallowed its long-standing animosity towards your empire because its fortunes are dire. The failure of the monsoon has left Bimra's harvest weak and its people desperate. As a peace offering, they took refugees from the Empire colonies into their own city's slums. Now they offer trade, goods for food. The Naga Empire could use such trade and the opportunity to send over more immigrants from its own overpopulated professional classes. They've sent you to hammer out the terms, a last job before you retire. But from the riots when you arrived, it seems that everyone is not in favour of the deal. Okay, so you... Okay. I feel like I'm going to be sick. Where are the leaders? They were supposed to be here already. He is tired and old. He's not going to be this well-raised but questioning princess that apparently I've put the other one as. He's gonna either be suspicious or calm. Nah, it all sound like fair responses for this guy. Is he? They all sound like he's. They probably are. So their farms are rioting, their fields are drying up, and the city is bursting with sick and angry slum dwellers, and they think they can control trade negotiations with our empire by being late. And you're about to see her. Alright, I think we need to calm the situation back down. I'm putting a lot of faith into your confidence. Very well then, what do we do while we wait? Talk with the other lesser humans? Yes. Remember to make friends, a friend of you becomes a friend of the Empire. Done. I'll regroup with you when the Royals arrive. Cool, that's Rhea. Hello Rhea. Naga bodyguard. Everything is here is so small, like a beautiful toy. Oh, I've got new announcements for everything. This is not Chitra's first negotiation. Wait, I think I got it wrong. I think Chitra's a girl. My bad. That's a girl's name. Oh, what's it? It's like... Hang on, let me use the mouse here. Humor and Bimra. Oh, desired terms. Okay. Oh, this is my this is my journal. No, inventory. I have the terms, right. The Naga Empire desires a reasonable weight of Bimra's precious metals, local seedlings and exotic hardwoods in exchange for such foodstuffs as can be transmitted intact between our empires. For our swollen professional class consisting of merchants, craftsmen and artists to be permitted to emigrate and form new communities within Bimra. Cool. Any human diseases can affect the Naga, but you brought this anyway. Yeah, you would better not pay. Wealth and opulence is the play of strengths. Humans are soft targets and can easily be... You've been asked to give these troops other treaties. Cool. Journal. What's in my journal? The patient thing to do would be to work the crowd and make a few friends, or just inspire fear and respect. The impatient thing to do would be find the highest ranking person here and throw my weight around. No, I'm gonna build up my allies. Kieran, a teacher who wants to help the slum Naga transition to the city. Dinesh, an experienced magistrate in the Naga Kingdom, here to advise on legal matters. Rhea's training to be you and therefore found the most qualified teacher. Or has therefore found the most qualified teacher. She's nervous and not amazingly gifted, but she pays attention and she learns from what you tell her. You come from a mountain range near the center of the Naga Empire. The steppe, agriculture, and hunting culture of your hometown was sufficiently unique that all other places, Naga or otherwise, are equally alien. This is more useful to you as an ambassador than many would suspect. Okay, the Naga Empire. The most prosperous and invincible empire in the history of the world. May it reign for 1,000 years. You've had equal experience in making friends and enemies for it, Bimra. It reminds you of an animal skeleton in the middle of the field. The infrastructure is something beautiful and alive. All barren and cracked and covered in dust. The way of the cold wind. You and other Naga from your homeland engage in a very self-directed form of worship based on the teachings of an explorer from centuries ago. The central tenets of your philosophy, that of the cold mountain wind, include helping others, inward meditation, and abstinence from excess. Devout followers are rare. Growing up steeped in a faith without many cultural observances has left you unusually open-minded and detached. Cool. When a separatist colony got hit by raids and drought, they wound up in Bimra slums. If this hadn't happened during the month negotiations began, they may have wound up exiled or dead, but it seems now Bimra's not quite sure what to do with them. You're not really supposed to bring them up either, okay. Angry mobs greeted you on the way in, funny considering you'd been assured that everyone in Bimra would profit from the trade, at least indirectly. Yeah, well, that's capitalism. Terms of the treaty are as follows. The humans are now the Empire to offload some of their immigrants. Whoops. I know the terms though. Map. Oh, so, wait. Alright, I'm here. I want to talk to the... He's not high ranking. Let's go talk to him. Okay, sorry. Greetings, name's Yogesh. I am the farmland you people possessed on your way in. Hope nobody gave you any trouble. Usually when people see a big snake, they go at it with a snake. He's being really... That's not cool to say that. He's jokey though. I think I can joke back. Yeah, good. So how much do you need to drink to feel it anyway? I know a man half your size and he had to drink a basin of wine to get his head fuzzy. Ooh. Friendly, yeah. I'm going to bring you over to the estate one of these days. Anything you want will be yours. Times are hard, but never too hard to make new friends, right? Peasants will hate it, but they've never even spoken to a Naga before. What do you know? I'll just keep being a friend now. I'll take you up on that. Of course, my wife might not like it either. She always gets tetchy when I invite someone without asking her. So I try to ask people over when I get the chance. I don't like that. I take that kind of treatment from women. You know how they can get. Yeah? Right, good. I'm a woman. Yes, I do know that. Yes. Awkward. I'm a woman. Yeah, okay. Deal with the truth, Yogesh. Whoops. He really went down. I shouldn't have done that. That went poorly. No one likes me. This is going badly. Thanks, broken. My husband won't begrudge us some conversation. He doesn't like it much when visitors speak to me first. You see, he finds it disrespectful. How do you feel about that? Good point. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Yep. Sufficiently in command of myself that I needn't unburden on a stranger. Thank you. Do not judge or pity me. My life is my own. She's got a point. Yeah, I was like going into full-on RPG. What can I do? How do I get into other people's lives and play around with them? Because it's one of these RPGs. But she's got a point. Regardless of what you meant, you've achieved it. What did you really think you had to offer me? What did you think I had to offer you? I mean, that's probably the answer, but that's just shitty. Sorry. I should probably say this one. Okay, good. Well, now everyone's in the middle. No one hates me. But... I want to hear gossip. Most of it's disposable, but I suppose the lack of a male heir has proven a lasting point of conversation. The topics? The guidelines for whether Asher can inherit the throne are surprisingly murky. It's been a very long time since the issue was even raised. Suffice it to say that the people would be very happy and very relieved if they would only have a boy, but one would fail to appear. Why is that, do you think? I can guess when I know better. Feel perfectly free to ask them, but I can't say I'd recommend it. Good luck with the treaty. Not many in the city are sympathetic to you, and while people like us are all too terribly aware of how much we need you, not everyone is. You can't make friends with everyone in this city, and you'll be in serious trouble if you'd ever have to. Alright. No one else is this way, are they? Oh, two things. I got my traits. She doesn't mind using human to make friends. Yeah, seasoned. Where's mentor? Noble woman, very serious and want to be here. Noble man, outgoing, perhaps a little too much so. Hello, I'm Madu. I shouldn't have always talked to the men first. Whoops, I'm fucking up their culture. Adil and I rode out from our home by our land just to meet you in person and for a few days' escape. Was your journey pleasant? Oh, too sick of burn there. Oh yes, she seems friendly, so I'm going to friendly back. I always appreciate the chance to travel to places without a thick canopy. My mother and father resided in the Naga territories once on a diplomatic journey. They said your homeland was lovely and so abundant with resources. It makes me wonder why you need an empire at all. Ooh. Ooh. That's not my job. I broker trade alliances, or one of those two, but I don't know which one to be. Yeah, we'll get on good terms. You should talk to us if you ever want a place to stay while you're in business. Our estate is very comfortable. We'd be pleased to do anything that we could to facilitate trade and good relations. It's long time past we reached out to you. It's long past time we reached out to you, don't you think? And we to you. Yeah, she's being polite. I'm going to polite back. Good. See, she's a friend now. Noble woman, very pleasant, probably more than you should expect it. Cool. Deal. I heard you and your coach are socializing. Naga is such an interesting language. Tell me, is it possible for a human to learn it? It is indeed. Ha! That joke's too good, I'm sorry. That's quite clever, well done. You've obviously got a fine command of our language, which brings me to a point actually. You do realise it's a bit rude when you speak Naga in front of us. It makes us feel like you're hiding something. I apologise on my cohort's behalf, she's inexperienced. Ah yes, well, we've all been there here then. I'm sure I've been guilty of more than a few misgraces myself, just out of peeping mindfulness, sure. I guess I should be paying attention to the meters more than I have been. I won't take up much of your time, just wanted to say how much I was looking forward to this arrangement. Some of the fruits my family has traditionally used to brew Sura have become very hard to get a hold of, but our product is liked so well that the nobles offer us first pick of the shipments. He's wary. He could be a friend. Perhaps you could give us some examples. I've never tried Sura. Of course you can. Anything you like it. The brewer's nickname Grey Serpent. He's wary, so I don't want to be joking on him. So I want to be like, oh yes, cool. And that's the way away. But I feel this episode's gone on a while. No mercy, nice enough traits. So I think we are going to call the first episode of Unrest here. Don't know how long this game is, but I'm taking it fairly slowly, going through each decision, talking about it. So far it seems to be this interesting game about politics, obviously, and differing perspectives and how it's all influencing this one plot. But we're going to see how it all folds out. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Jackson Tyler. Check out abnormalmapping.com for more of my bullshit. Bye bye. See you next time.